Hey guys, I'm here, and today I am joined by
Pimp Dat Skittle.
And today we're going to be bringing you guys a theory about the marionette in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And we're basically going to be discussing how there might be two marionettes, technically one, but at the same time two in retrospect. So yeah, what we want to bring up first though is that, of course, you're going to say that, well, before we get right to this theory, there's a marionette head on the wall. Now, even Pimp will agree that they're in the phone call, or the phone dude, I should say, does say that they found crappy cosplays. Like, they hope that it's not a crappy cosplay. And they try to make the place look authentic as possible, which I'll play that for you guys right now.
Same here.
Which we think could be authentic, then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay.
And as you guys can hear, he did bring up stuff about there being crappy cosplays and, or I should just say cosplays. And, well, they tried to make the place look authentic. So maybe they use that instead of the real marionette, because honestly, all you really gotta do for that is just have a white mask and have it, like, painted to have tears. So it's not really hard to do, so I'm assuming they fake that, because I'm not gonna lie, from what I saw in the camera image, actually, it didn't look like the marionette. Like, its mouth was more open, if you know what I mean. Like, it's hard to explain. But we want to bring out our reasons of why there actually are two marionettes besides that little point we have. So the first thing we want to point out is that our theory here is that there's one real one and one hallucination or phantom, just like Springtrap, for instance. And our first reason here is that the marionette actually appears in the hallways, but that's not it. It also has reflections, and, you know, if it has
a phantom wouldn't have a reflection.
Yeah, like a phantom would not have a reflection. We already know this with Phantom Springtrap. He doesn't cause a reflection at all, if you'd actually notice. So
because they're hallucinations.
They're in your mind. Even the teaser image said that they're in your mind. So the next reason we have here is that the marionette in your office is more of a phantom looking guy. But we did discover something though, and we did notice something. The marionette in the hallway does not have any white eyes, and all of the other phantoms do have white eyes.
And something I also noticed is that the one in the hallway, it looks clean as like the toys in the toy box in your office.
Exactly, they look as clean as the ones that are in your office. So what we predict from that is that it's actually the real thing, because we don't know why these toy animatronics are so clean. We still don't have a reason for that, because if it was 30 years, I'm assuming it would be more, you know, dirty and more, you know, ruined away. But
yeah,
I mean, we don't know about this, but that's not the point of today's theory. What we do want to point out, though, is that it matches completely with the set of toy animatronics. The thing I want to bring up next, though, is that we might want to explain why the phantom actually attacks you in the first place, I should say. Not the real one, but the phantom. And the reason why we think this is actually because the marionette appears in the camera, and the security guard, well, he pretty much reacts to any hallucination he sees. We already know this already, because whenever he sees, say, Phantom Mangle, he starts breathing really heavily and, like, freaks out over everything. So what we suspect from this is that once he sees that, he actually gets paranoid and nervous, and actually the hallucination caused by the vent makes the marionette appear and, well, pretty much scare the socks off of you. And to pretty much conclude this theory, we're going to talk about why the marionette, the real one, we should say, does not attack you. And our reason into this is actually because the marionette has no reason to kill you. We're not sure of why he doesn't kill the guard in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I mean, in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 3. But he does in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. That we already know. But he for some reason ignores the characters from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 3. But our theory about this, guys, is that the only point of the marionette is that we already know that he has this supernatural ability to give life. So our theory about this is that he actually gave life to the Purple Man, but not in a non-painful way, so that the, well, kid, like how the kids got it, so they had an extra life.
Yeah, like he did it to make him suffer.
Yeah.
So he could feel pain.
And the reason why we want to discuss this more in a future theory video, But we also predict this is also a reason why Springtrap attacks you as well. Is because he's going through all this torment and all this pain. Because I mean, think about it. He's dead, and he's technically a zombie in the inside, really.
Yeah, and this would actually make sense because Scott Cawthon is actually religious, and this is kind of like him going to hell, as the marionette bringing him back to make him suffer.
Basically, whether you want to view it that way or not, it's basically the marionette is seeking vengeance on this guy, and he wants him to suffer, basically. And now that he finally has a chance face to face with Springtrap, he can finally allow him to suffer all these years. So, what do you guys think about this theory? If you like the theory, leave a comment below, and don't forget to slap that like button. Also, don't forget to check out my friend Pimp That Skittle. He helped out with this theory too. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.
Hit me up.